The acquisition reports in Google Analytics helps you understand which mediums are bringing in visitors and high-quality traffic to your website. These reports will help you identify which marketing efforts are working and which ones aren't. You can access the acquisition reports by selecting Acquisition Overview on the left pane. The Acquisition Overview report gives you an eagle-eye view of all the top channels that are sending visitors to your website. You'll also see any associated conversions, behaviors, and details for all those channels. A quick glance of our top channels shows that 61% of the traffic is coming from organic search, followed by 22% direct, and about 12% referral. This data is only displayed for the date range you selected at the top. We are currently in the All Sessions view, but we can also add segments to filter this data further. At the top of the screen, you can see the primary dimension option is defaulted to top channels, but you can choose another one, let's say top sources and mediums. Here you can see a breakdown of the different sources and mediums of your traffic. This is great if you want to know where most of your traffic is coming from. In this case, it's coming from Bing and Google, followed by direct traffic, which indicates that your SEO is pretty good. In the center, we have our Sessions overview, and on the far right, we have the Conversions view. If you have set up any goals, this view will show you the relevant data. If you scroll down to the bottom, you can see the percentage view of your traffic mediums, making it easier to do a comparison. Now let's dive into an important acquisition report, the Channels report. You can get there by selecting All Traffic in the Acquisition section and then selecting Channels. If you scroll down to the data table, you can see which channels are driving the most traffic to your site. Here you can see that organic search is driving 61% of overall sessions, direct is bringing in 22%, referral around 12%, and social a meager 3%. So at a glance, you have a good idea of some of the things you need to do. For instance, you'll want to look at your social presence and see how you can make improvements there. One factor that can help you decide this is the bounce rate. Here, you can see that although you have a low number of sessions, it has the lowest bounce rate among all the channels. This tells you that you really need to start expanding your social presence. Another aspect that you can check in this report is how your data compares to the site average. To see this information, you need to click the fourth button at the top right corner. From the Sessions drop-down menu, select a metric, say bounce rate. Here, you can see that the bounce rate is marginally better for organic and good for social and referral, but not for direct and other traffic. Again, you can bring in another metric like pages per session. Comparing your metrics to the site average will give you an idea of what you need to be working on to improve your traffic. Now let's go back to the original view by clicking the Data button. Let's bring in a secondary dimension, say landing page. This will help you to understand where people are arriving and what's happening after that. Click on Secondary Dimension drop-down and type Landing Page. Then select Landing Page. Here you can see the top organic searches are landing on these particular URLs, clocking this number of sessions and so on. You can also see that the bounce rates are very high for these pages and you might want to make improvements to it. If you have any goals set up, you can see how these goals are performing for those particular landing pages. Next up, we'll take a look at where your referral traffic is coming from. This is covered in your referrals report, which you can find by selecting referrals from the All Traffic drop-down list in the Acquisitions section. If you scroll down to the table view, you can get a quick glance of the source of the referral or the sites that are linking to you, thereby driving traffic. One of the things that you're curious to learn here is where they are sending the traffic. You can see this information by selecting a secondary dimension. From the secondary dimension drop-down, type landing and then select landing page. This shows you exactly where a particular referrer is sending your visitors. If you want to know exactly which page is driving that traffic to your landing page, change your secondary dimension to a referral path. Now when you type in refer, you'll find two options for referrals. Let's select referral path. Here you can see the path on that referring website where the traffic originated from. You will have to put both the source and the referral path to see the bigger picture. If instead you choose full referrer, you can see the entire link which you can copy and paste onto your browser to learn more about the link on that page. This gives you an idea of not only who is linking to your site, but it also shows if that link is high quality or not. You should of course spend time digging into the various dimensions and metrics to see who is sending traffic, if it's high quality ones, and how you can drive more conversions to that traffic to improve your business goals.